15 powerful companion plants that can repel pests fast and keep your garden thriving. Imagine a garden where you don't need harsh chemicals, yet your veggies and flowers flourish, healthy, vibrant, and pests stay away. In this video, we'll explore 15 amazing companion plants that naturally repel pests, boost plant health, and help your garden thrive, a must-see guide for gardeners everywhere. If you care about organic gardening and want to grow smarter, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and join our plant-loving community. One, basil. Basil is not just a kitchen favorite. It doubles as a natural pest repellent powerhouse. Its strong, aromatic leaves mask the scent of nearby veggies, confusing insects like flies, mosquitoes, and even hornworms that often attack tomatoes and eggplants. Gardening guides often recommend planting basil near tomatoes or other fruiting crops. Not only can this reduce hornworms, but basil has also been reported to discourage thrips and other small pests from damaging flower buds or tender leaves. Plus, it's a win-win. While protecting your garden, basil remains useful for cooking. So you get healthy plants and flavorful herbs. Two, Nasturtiums. Next up, the cheerful, colorful nasturtium. These bright flowers act as a trap crop, luring pests like aphids, whiteflies, and beetles away from more valuable plants. Essentially, nasturtiums sacrifice themselves so your vegetables can remain safe. That means less damage to plants like cabbages, kale, or squash. Many growers swear by nasturtiums, especially near brassicas or leafy greens, because when pests swarm the flowers, they leave the main crops alone. And beyond pest control, they bring color and charm to your garden. A natural solution that's both practical and pretty. Three, mint, peppermint, spearmint. Herbs from the mint family, like peppermint or spearmint, are among the most powerful aromatic defenders in the garden. Their pungent scent repels ants, aphids, flea beetles, whiteflies, and other common pests. Many gardeners use mint in containers or at the edges of garden beds because it can spread aggressively. This way, you get the pest protection without letting it overtake the garden. Mint also masks the odor of more tempting vegetables, making your main crops less detectable, a simple but effective natural barrier. Four, garlic. Don't just reserve garlic for cooking. In the garden, it's a subtle but mighty pest deterrent. When planted near vegetables like peppers, tomatoes, or brassicas, its sulfur compounds and strong smell help keep away root maggots, cabbage worms, Japanese beetles, and other soil or leaf-based pests. Garlic offers a protective buffer without using chemicals, especially for crops vulnerable to soil pests or root-attacking insects. And since it's a vegetable itself, you get edible produce while protecting your garden, a double bonus. Five, onions and chives, Alliums. Plants from the Allium family, such as onions and chives, are another great line of defense. Their sharp, sulfurous smell repels pests like carrot flies, aphids, and cabbage worms that often bother carrots, brassicas, and leafy greens. Because they're easy to grow and don't need much space, You can intersperse them among other vegetables to create a natural pest-confusing barrier around your beds. As edible herbs and vegetables, they bring extra value, fresh produce plus a healthier, pest-resistant garden. Six, rosemary and other aromatic herbs, thyme, oregano. Aromatic herbs like rosemary, thyme, and oregano can be very effective as pest-repelling companions. Their strong fragrances deter a variety of pests. Rosemary and thyme may repel slugs, beetles, and flies, while oregano can ward off mosquitoes, aphids, and cabbage worms. These herbs also attract beneficial insects or pollinators when they flower, which boosts overall garden health and encourages natural pest control. Because many of these herbs are perennial or long-lasting, they provide season-after-season protection and flavor, a smart long-term investment for any organic garden. Seven, marigolds. Marigolds are bright, cheerful flowers that double as powerful pest repellents. They emit natural compounds that confuse or repel many pests, including whiteflies, nematodes, squash bugs, and mosquitoes. Planting marigolds along borders or between vulnerable veggies creates an aromatic bug fence, reducing pest pressure on your main crops. They pair especially well with tomatoes, squash, and leafy greens. They also attract beneficial insects and pollinators, giving you healthier plants, better yields, and natural pest protection in one beautiful package. Eight, lavender. Lavender is more than just a beautiful, fragrant garden herb. It's a silent guardian for your plants. Its strong scent and natural oils make it unappealing for many insects and pests. Flies, moths, mosquitoes, and some beetles tend to avoid spaces where lavender grows. But lavender doesn't just repel, it also helps improve your garden's health overall. Its flowers attract pollinators like bees and beneficial insects that prey on common plant pests. That means while lavender keeps the bad bugs away, it invites the good bugs in, creating a more balanced ecosystem in your garden. Because lavender is a perennial in many climates, once established it can protect your garden for many seasons. Plant it along pathways, borders, or near vulnerable vegetables, and you'll have a low-maintenance yet effective pest-repelling barrier. Nine, oregano and other strong-scented herbs, for example thyme. Herbs like oregano and others with potent aromas such as thyme offer more than flavor for your kitchen. They're great partners for your garden ecosystem. Oregano, for example, is known to repel mosquitoes, aphids, and cabbage worms. Thyme, especially lemon thyme in some reports, can deter pests like beetles and flies, and works well when planted near vegetables or garden beds needing protection. These herbs also attract beneficial insects and pollinators when they flower, boosting the overall health and productivity of your garden. Plus, since many are hardy perennials, they can offer long-term protection without replanting every season. Ten, chrysanthemums or similar pest-repellent flowers. If you want a more floral look while still keeping pests at bay, consider flowers like chrysanthemums and some related species. These plants produce natural compounds like pyrethrins, which act as insect deterrents. Chrysanthemums can help ward off a range of pests, from ants and cockroaches to ticks and beetles. making them handy for gardens that border lawns or more open areas. Because of their dual nature, ornamental and functional, they're especially useful if you want your garden to stay beautiful while remaining largely chemical-free. Petunias and similar decorative pest-shielding flowers. Don't underestimate petunias. These common garden flowers can do more than brighten up a bed. They have insect-deterring properties and are often planted to protect vegetables from pests like aphids, tomato hornworms, and leafhoppers. Because petunias are easy to grow and maintain, they make a practical choice for gardeners who want a low-effort way to help defend their produce. Interspersing them among or around veggie beds helps create a pest-unfriendly environment. Also, as flowering plants, they attract pollinators, which helps with the overall health and yield of nearby crops. So you get both defense and pollination benefits with minimal maintenance. 12. Herbs from the Allium family, chives, onions, etc. Plants from the Allium family, like chives and onions, have long been used in companion planting because of their strong, pungent scent. That scent helps repel pests like carrot flies, cabbage worms, aphids, and other insect pests that often target root crops and leafy greens. Chives are particularly handy because they don't take up much space, so you can tuck them around or between other plants to create a kind of aromatic shield. When placed near carrots, lettuce, or strawberries, for example, they can help fend off pests without interfering with the growth of the main crop. Because they are edible and easy to grow, often even in small containers, alliums offer a double benefit: pest protection for your garden and fresh herbs, vegetables for your kitchen. Dill and other insect-attracting herbs. Herbs like dill, though not always thought of first as pest repellents, play an important role in a balanced garden. Dill and similar herbs attract beneficial insects like predatory wasps, ladybugs, and hoverflies, natural predators of common garden pests like aphids or caterpillars. By planting dill near vulnerable vegetables or among your other companion plants, you essentially call in reinforcements. Instead of just deterring pests, you draw their enemies. This natural form of pest control reduces the need for chemical pesticides and fosters a healthier garden ecosystem. On top of that, herbs like dill are often easy to grow and maintain. Over time, letting them flower and reseed can provide a sustainable, self-perpetuating pest management system in your garden. 14. Calendula and similar border flower allies. Calendula is a flower that often flies under the radar, but it's a surprisingly good companion for pest control. It has a reputation for deterring pests such as aphids, whiteflies, beetles, including cucumber or squash beetles, and other insect threats when planted near vegetables or herbs. Because of its versatile nature, calendula works well as a border or edging plant around garden beds. It acts as a first line of defense, intercepting pests before they can reach your more delicate veggies. Additionally, as a flowering plant, it attracts pollinators and beneficial insects, supporting both pest control and pollination, which is great for fruiting plants or herbs nearby. 15. Catnip and some aromatic wild herbs. Some aromatic wild herbs, like catnip, are often overlooked, but they can be surprisingly effective at keeping pests away. Catnip, for instance, has been reported as a natural repellent to mosquitoes, flies, and other common pests, making it a good companion for gardens near outdoor areas or patios. Planting herbs such as catnip around the edges of your garden or in containers helps form a fragrant barrier that many pests avoid. At the same time, they often attract beneficial insects, which helps maintain a balanced ecosystem. Because these herbs don't need a lot of maintenance and can often grow in containers or smaller garden spaces, they're a practical addition, especially if you want a low-effort defensive garden that still looks lush. Conclusion. As we've seen through these 15 powerful companion plants, nature gives us an elegant and effective way to protect and enrich our gardens without needing harsh chemicals. By pairing the right plants, you not only repel pests and reduce damage, but also improve soil health, attract helpful pollinators and beneficial insects, and make the most of your garden space. So if you try mixing a few of these companions in your next garden, you'll likely enjoy healthier, more abundant plants and a more balanced, sustainable garden overall.